You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. All right, you guys. So, man, I appreciate all y'all tapping on in, man. Like, share, and subscribe as y'all coming in the building once again, man. And all of you guys have been trying to hit me up or get in contact with me to send me stories and things like this you guys want to talk about. All y'all got to do is click that link. It's pinned at the top of the comments. You can hit me up through there. Or, a salute to all of y'all that subscribe to the podcast show. I'll have more episodes out on that tomorrow. So make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast show. That link will be pinned at the top of this comment section as well. But look, let me get into this, man. So Dame Dash making waves again, back in the news again. He recently did an interview that is going viral online. This interview he did with the TFU podcast, and basically in this interview,
for no reason.
in this interview, Dame Dash he was basically talking about the situation with Aaliyah. He's upset, about Aaliyah's death still, he says. He wants answers. He says that, he speaks on the Illuminati. And then he also talked about, he was asked about Jay-Z and Pusha T. Now, he already spoke about that. And he has said some things that have made some people say some things about him. But I want to hear some of what he said because, he's basically insinuating that, hey, man, he thinks the Illuminati could be a real thing. But he says he ain't a part of it because if he was, he said, where's all the friends bailing them out? And he kind of took sneak shots at some of these guys because he said, they ain't got no business acumen. How is they getting these deals? Like, what are they doing or who they linked up with? They getting these deals and they ain't really got no business acumen. They don't really know how to move. You know what I'm saying? But he's getting a lot of criticism for that, too, because people are trying to say, oh, well, if you have so much business acumen, why are you broke right now? Blah, say, blah, say, blah. So Dame is getting it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Even though Dame is speaking whatever he wants to speak. But let's get into what he had to say.
So, like, with people and the way they act, when I see people that are bitter now, that are just like, are hurt for no reason or want to hurt people, I attribute it to something that happened to them when they couldn't protect themselves. Because I never got abused, luckily. I never was traumatized when I couldn't defend myself. I was protected very well. I don't know who I would be if I got violated when I couldn't fight back. I'm lucky enough to be untraumatized other than the things that other people are traumatized about, like death. Like I lost my mother at 16, but no one ever violated me. Right. I'm not mad at nobody. I don't feel like I have to get revenge. I do want revenge for Aaliyah's death. I just don't know who to get.
Right.
And I was crying the other day about that shit. But I don't know what the fuck happened.
Now, him saying that, I want to pause it right there. Him saying that kind of makes me feel like, because he said that he don't know who to get, and he don't go along with the story that it was just a plane crash. It was overweight, and it was just a crash. He obviously feel like there was some type of foul play or something involved in that, the fact that he said that. But let's keep going.
Man, it was just getting weirder and weirder. But I just feel like if somebody really did that shit, then someone deserves someone should avenge her.
Gotcha.
It's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Everything that happens with this conspiracy shit, I gotta fucking know them. I don't want to deal with that shit. I'd rather be in the crowd and be like, I wonder if this is real or not. Like now I remember all these years they were saying I was in the Illuminati and I was, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't have no money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I should have a lot more money. I'd have a lot more help. I don't have no brothers helping me. But now I'm like, oh shit, they might have really been in the Illuminati.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it's inevitable now. It just, it seems like the Europeans needed to, because what I'm understanding, there was a war to keep the British out of America. So the only way they could get in America would be through someone that's American.
Right.
So it looks like they funded the Carnegie dude. He got his money from Europe. And I don't even believe the Rockefellers was like that even now. I don't even know if Mark Zuckerberg is like that. Anyone aggregating data, I'm like, you might work for the government. Someone just put you up there. If I can't figure it out, if I'm not like impressed with your logic when I speak to you, again, there would be certain people that are locked up now, and I'd be talking to them, and I'd be like, There's no business acumen. They don't even understand what's going on. How the fuck do they keep getting these deals? Where are they getting this money from?
That's sneak dissing right there. Now, I got a few guys at mine that I think that I know who he's talking about, but I won't say their names. And I think that you pretty much, a lot of y'all would know who some of these people that Dame could have been alluding to. You know what I'm saying? But I'll let that just stay like it is. For right now, I'll let that, kind of stay how he said it. But he definitely was taking shots at a couple cats, and I pretty much know, and I think that you guys know too, if you guys just use your mind, who he's referring to. But let's keep going.
Boom. Like, I just be seeing people else, man. I just like, well, I know what you make. I know what you got to spend. I know about margins. I'm like, I don't know how you getting this kind of bread. So from now on, if I can't figure it out, you just pop up and you the Great Gatsby for no reason, you a spy. You know what I'm saying? Period. You either with Russia, Mossad, or, the government, CIA. But that's the way you get people. You fuck with their vices. You get them drunk, high, and then and it seems like...
Another shot. Now, who do you think he's talking about when he says that? Who has been going through cases? That seems like that could be a shot at Diddy and the things that we've heard around guys like that. You know what I'm saying? And some of these other guys that we've heard allegations against that's out here publicly. It sounds like those could be direct, direct shots from what he's saying. But he ain't saying no names, so he kind of leaving it to the mind. You know what I'm saying? He ain't making no direct, I'm saying this name for this. He ain't do that. So he's kind of leaving it out there to the general public to, hey, who you think? You fill in the blank. That's what, is basically showing that he's doing right there. Dame, he knows what he's doing, man. Very, 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 calculated with the things that he said. He damn sure ain't no fool, and he damn sure knows, who he's talking about, and they probably know. They probably got hints of who he's talking about. You know what I mean? But I know one thing: he always get excited, and Dame will cook on it when you name certain individuals. We know that the media always gonna ask him about certain individuals, so you always gonna think of that first whenever Dame's talking, even if he don't say no names. You always gonna think of that first. Even if he don't say no names, you're gonna think of that first, of what Dash is talking about. So that's definitely one of those things that's on the docket. It's on the menu. It's definitely on the menu. You know what I mean? So I think that's something that we all gotta look at and take into account as well. You know what I mean? I truly believe that. I truly believe we gotta look at that and say, hey man, hey, Dame, you know what I'm saying? He definitely talking about somebody. Now, who you think it is, that's on you to decide.
They get you on camera, and then they fucking blackmail you. And then you gotta go against your friends. I don't think...
So he's confirming. Because remember, a lot of people saying that these rumors and stuff, oh, these are fake rumors and stuff like that. He's confirming that shit is real. The way he's talking, he's confirming. Let me say this again. The way Dame Dash is talking, he is confirming that a lot of these rumors about those things, people getting drugged, then getting put on tape, then getting blackmailed, he's confirming that a lot of this stuff, have a level of truth to it, have a level of honesty to it, and so you're going to have to take it as you may, you know what I mean? But, that's what he's confirmed right there.
They want to. I think they got caught up.
So when you think that some people got caught up, like when you hear some of your former friends like Pusha T,
I can't even comprehend that shit.
And Jay-Z,
honestly, even with him,
they're mentioning these files.
But see, here's another thing. He didn't deny it either, because remember, Dame was around. So he know who these people were around. See, if Dame, he could have came out and just shot down and said, nah, I want nobody around these people. He ain't saying that. You got to peep what he ain't saying. That's the thing I don't think people understand.
I just want to know why. Put it like this. Let's say they didn't do anything and someone's lining them up. Like, if let's say someone put me in them files right now, I know I never did no shit like that, but I'd be like, oh, they trying to line me up. I'd be more worried about the play because this shit seems deep.
Right.
Like, now I'm starting to rewatch the fucking documentaries. I watched that Epstein shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga was doing whatever he wanted. He might really be alive. Just the way the way no one's getting prosecuted and how he got that bid and how that chick was the
but even to his death,
it's just a lot of it's a lot of people that have vices.
But even to his death,
like I'm like anybody that's cool must like young girls. Because for me, I don't respect people that would violate women.
Right.
That's why I walked away. I don't want no parts. I don't want $1 of any.
Now remember, when he said that, he also spoke about on the Art of Dialogue channel, he criticized who? He criticized certain people for working with R. Kelly and said that, certain main guy he was with, he criticized him and said that I couldn't do that. That morally, I couldn't get down with that. Remember, Dame said all of these things. So you got to put all these things into perspective that he has said on the record.
One that fucks with little girls. And if you notice, I don't make $1. I made sure.
No, I remember when you talked about the R. Kelly situation.
In all of it.
Yeah, you was like, I don't want no money from it. Nothing.
So why you think shit? I was all right with shit going to auction.
And you said that before the files came out, before everything.
You know what? I don't do it when it's popular. I did it. I broke out 20 years ago when I saw some bullshit and shit wasn't right.
Right.
And that's what I supposed to.
Now, he said he broke out when he seen Ish wasn't right. And that's what he was supposed to do. Once again, leaving little nuggets, man. Leaving little nuggets. You got to read between the tea leaves, man. That was a a lot of things Dame don't say, you got to pay attention to. But y'all let me know what y'all feel. Like, share, and subscribe. He was there. I'll holler, man. Holler back. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.